Gemini effect because I'm a Gemini, so I did that.
That's
then
a hard name.
Out of character, I did that one just because I'm a Gemini, just like to show two sides of myself. I came out with a mixtape called Carlito Dreams. Salute to my bro Dreams, free him. Me and him did that, and that was kind of just, it was just show the diversity, like get more in the showing the diversity. Then I did an EP, like a little 4-track EP with nothing but freestyles on it.
That's like super planned out. That's super planned out. I like that. The next question might be a little hard because not everybody can answer it, but I like to ask upcoming artists like this question all the time because I like to see what they mind to say. But if you was to create your own Mount Rushmore of hip hop, remember there's only 4. Who would you put up on there?
4, alright. Jay-Z, of course. That's gotta be one.
Is this in any particular
order?
order?
It ain't in no order. Okay. It's like Jay-Z, Joe Buttons, of course. Like,
you my dog forever now. You my dog forever. Just know that you my dog forever.
Biggie, of course.
Okay.
And the last one, I had to go with Pop on that one. I had to go with Pop on that one. And a lot of people like, but it's more so I went with him because when I do songs, like, I can feel when things like that, like, it kind of brings me back when he did songs like Brenda's Got a Baby and Keep Your Head Up and stuff like that. And that's where that feel comes back. Like me being like upcoming, kind of like still being like at a level where they consider me young. I want to bring back that feel that I feel like left the game a long time ago. And that's that originality, that old school feel, like actually having a hard beat. And for New York to be like the birthplace of hip hop in general, I feel like it's not where it should be, but it can't get back there.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
But all the artists you name are on the East Coast. I mean, is there anybody that you're
not Joe and Jay-Z?
Really? I mean, but they're mainly from East Coast.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of West Coast for some reason.
No. He said everybody he named is from the East Coast. I mean, is there anybody that you like that's West Coast or South?
Nah, that's his.
No, but besides the Rushmore thing, like.
Oh no, not for the. I know it's for the Rushmore. But I was just asking about other artists.
He was a dope artist because, like, I listened to the No Vaseline track and like if you listen to like Straight Outta Compton and all that stuff like that, he was the one that really set that bar with the bars and like the energy and going crazy and like old school Snoop Dogg, like Murder, like those tracks like that.
Yeah, right. Nah, that's definitely understandable. Like I can see where you're coming from with that. But well, you from the East Coast, and like I say like to everybody, like it's gonna sound biased, but like New York be crushing when it comes to like the rap. Like I'm not saying like I'm a fan of West Coast music, down south music. Like I could sing songs word from word, but it's just like, you know, when you like really put it against like with the DMX and the Snoop battle, it was just like, yo, dog.
We had this conversation, and it's two different vibes. It wasn't a battle, because Snoop and DMX are just totally two different.
They put two different against something opposites. Called verses. What you thought that was a? Like, come on, they was putting their best hits against each other. They was pulling hits out the bag. That was definitely a battle.
But DMX was. He a monster. He had diversity, and a lot of people don't give him credit for that. He had diversity because he did have songs for the chicks. He did have songs for the clubs, and at the same time he talked that real soul. But with Snoop, you pretty much gonna get a like kind of gangster rap, feel good record, and that was it. DMX, he like what they want. That's like you got a lot of stuff that goes down in history when it comes to him. Yeah, Snoop got his hits, but DMX had that different type of energy. And
everything he made was an anthem.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Everything.
Let's get into some more of your music. So what we doing next?
One Day.
One Day?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do One Day, and then right behind that we're gonna do Like Me. Y'all stay with us. This is the Ride Along on Rough Ryder Radio. Carlito Black.
Like I said, everything, because I know it's not everything what you see on TV, but it's just like that's what they're putting out there.
No, I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple like dudes that like I rock with heavy on the music side. Shout out to SG, Torciano, the chemistry from the side too. shout out to dudes like that actually keeping it lyrical, keeping it the way it need to be. Nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Different strokes for different folks.
I want to hear something different.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, is there anybody you do like that's mainstream that's kind of, you hear it on the radio?
That's like probably the toughest question of the night. Like right now, honestly, like
that's a hard question for a lot of people to answer.
Before this situation with Tory, it was more so I was like, cause he was his last tape, he went off, and then it's like I'm gonna be honest for real. I listen to more up and coming artists than I listen to mainstream. To be honest,
yeah.
Like when I hear
it's better music.
When I listen to something like Jada, when he came out with his album, and Cameron, when they come back out with music, yeah, I tune into that. But when it comes to like the new generation, I tune into the up and coming.
That's understandable.
Like him, and when he released, I'm gonna tune in because it's dope. Like compared to what I hear mainstream on the radio, it don't catch my attention like that.
Nah, but I like how you said that you want to stay how you are to, be outstanding instead of doing what they do and be outstanding in that lane, because when you really think about it, you are standing out. That is outstanding because you're not doing what they doing. Like, so you could have easily been like, all right, this is popping right now. I know I'm better than them, so I could do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you just want to stay true to what you know people really rock with at best, So
yeah, you gotta move through this game fearless. Because there's going to be a lot of people that try to critique and say what you should do to become more popular and more, marketable. But I feel like if you keep working hard, grinding, doing what you're supposed to do and stay true to you, eventually, like you said, you don't know who listens, you're going to catch somebody's attention. So I'd rather, move the way I move amongst all this and say, all right, at the end of the day, when I do make it, speaking greatness into existence, people can say, he been like this. He didn't switch up for this or that. He stayed himself. So
definitely. So you're working on your second album. You've already done your first album, and a lot of people, in music, their second album is not as hard as the first one. Like the second one gets a little softer. You get comfortable. I mean, what is gonna set your second album apart from the first one?
I feel like this until they put me into the category with the greats, I can't get comfortable. I'm gonna continue to be hungry. So every chance I get to better myself as an artist, I'm gonna do it. And like I said, I can't stress this enough. That feature with me and him, that's really gonna make me step it up and stick to what I know.
I cannot wait.
Make sure we're gonna hear it first here.
Oh no, that's exclusive.
For sure.
Yeah,
that's happening here.
That's gonna be exclusive.
Y'all gotta come back for that.
Definitely.
Y'all both gotta come back for that.
That's how I take the game. Like, I see a lot of artists once they get deals and everything, they get comfortable. That hunger leave them, so they just like, oh, I'm gonna do this just to do it. But me, it ain't just cause I want to be with the greats, but at the same time, I really got a love for this music thing, because this became a way I express myself without because people don't understand, for me, music is therapy. Yeah. And when I usually my reaction to a lot of things, I'd be anger, I'd be pissed or ready to fight, all that stuff like that, but people don't understand that love for music can change that, because I could be wanting to whoop somebody's ass, and then I listen to a beat or something, start freestyling, start writing, I get caught in the moment.
Beat ass.
There you go.
You can be as aggressive, on a beat, you can be as aggressive as you want, and really vent the way you want. Even if it's you and that beat by yourself, you can just vent and let go. And for me, that's what music do for me. So I can't lose that hunger if I wanted to.
All right, well, let's keep it going. Let's get into some more of your music. This is featuring Dreams.
Yeah.
So what's up with that?
That one was, I decided I do everything else, so let's do something for the clubs and something people can rock to.
Okay.
It ain't nothing crazy or nothing, but I think they're gonna be able to vibe to this.
There you go. Let's do it. This is the Ride Along on Rough Ryder Radio. Let's get it.
Ride along, say what? We rollin' rough, keep up, what's up?